Hello my beautiful fragrance family, Dustin here, Fragrance Fan. Before we get started, go ahead and do me a solid and click that like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell notification so you know every time I upload some new content. For those of you who already support my channel, thank you guys so much for helping me with what I do, because my goal here is just continue to press out these budget-friendly fragrance reviews, 40-ish and under dollar range. Most of them, gonna be a lot less than that. Good chunk of those you can pick up at your local rack stores. I'll let you know just what I think about them. What I'm talking about today is a 2016 release, classified as a woody aromatic. I'm talking about Mont Blanc's Legend Spirit. Classy white bottle. White's always classy. And typical Mont Blanc emblems throughout the bottle. Like the engraving on the lid is pretty nice. Only problem is you can't really see the juice real easily. I think there's, I forget the name of it. There's one of them that's kind of opaque and you can kind of see the juice, but the rest of them in this Legend type of a line you can't. The cap clicks nicely into place, and the atomizer itself ain't too bad. It's about average. But aside from the presentation, it's all about the juice, right? So I'm going to read off the notes to you guys, let you know exactly what I think this thing smells like and how it performs. In the top, there's grapefruit, bergamot, and pink pepper. In the mid, there's water notes, lavender, and cardamom. In the base, there's white musk, white cedar, cashmere, and oak moss. So, this is an ultra fresh fragrance. It's kind of like Invictus Aqua 2018. Took a little bit of tips from Jean-Paul Gaultier's Le Male. It's got some powdery stuff going on with that lavender and some of the cashmere and a little bit of that earthiness with that oak moss and stuff. That's mainly in the dry down. Right up front, you do still get a hint of that right up front, but it's mainly the bergamot and the pink pepper really, and the aquatic notes, the water notes really play a heavy role in the initial blast of this thing. About 15-20 minutes into the dry down of this thing, you start to get some of that white musk, some of the powderiness with the woods in the background, maintaining the freshness that this thing is known for. That's why it's such a good fragrance for the high heat. This is a little bit more youthful than it is mature, but it is so easy going that I think any age group can enjoy this. This is basically a safe blind buy kind of a fragrance because it is one of those mass-pleasing, compliment machine type of fragrances. A lot of people say they don't get great performance on this. I would have agreed. I still kind of do a little bit, because there was one day that I sprayed a normal, 6 or 7 sprays or whatever, because it's freshy and they're pretty light. And then I sprayed again, not too much longer after that, so I kind of borderline oversprayed. 6 hours later, I go into a Subway, it's smelling like straight up sandwiches, pressed whatever. And one of the ladies behind the counter, maybe it's because my smell was so much different than the restaurant, was a decent distance away from me and said, "Wow, one of y'all smell fantastic." And my friend was like, "It's him." So there's that. This will pull some compliments, especially if people get a whiff of you. It's got that potential. So, overall rating, I will give this a 7 out of 10. By the way, if you wear this thing like normal, probably about 4.5, 5 hours. Longevity, ultra fresh. Can't expect too much out of these ultra freshies. But anyhow, overall rating, 7 out of 10. Why? Because it just smells fantastic. It works so good in the high heat, casual, gym, daytime wear. This isn't necessarily a nighttime, it's not a cool weather, but throughout the day in any situation, this thing is fantastic for that. Jeremy Fragrance hyped this thing up, and for good reason. It really does smell great. So, if you find it in the wild for a good affordable price, 29 bucks or something, I think I picked this one up for somewhere around there. You can find the testers and whatnot. It's worth a shot. It's a nice fragrance, especially if you're into freshies and Invictus and stuff like that. Check this out. So, that's my final thoughts on Mont Blanc's Legend Spirit. With that, I'm out. Y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself always. And until next time.